Hey everybody, I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups.
And I'm John Hammertime Holshoe.
And we are the Pop Culture Philosophers, and today we're going to talk about that brand new Logan trailer.
Oh yeah, the Logan trailer. Schnickety schnickety.
That's right, gang. PCP Logan trailer. First of all, the last Logan trailer, in my opinion, looked phenomenal. It looked really, really cool. This one blew me away. So the last one, to me, it felt like it had a lot of weight. It felt like it had a lot of depth for an X-Men movie, you know? And I just thought that this one now shows you the action-y element of it, but it still kept the idea that this movie's going to get deep, it's going to be rich. I loved it. The first thing we want to talk about, of course, is Laura, X-23. I really thought that she was just going to be like a young girl that was being saved by Wolverine in this movie. No, she is full-on, hardcore, feraled out, berserker rage X-23, and I love it. After seeing this trailer, I am all down for the R-rated Wolverine film. Seriously, guys, I am so pumped for this. John, Hammertime Holshoe, what do you think about this movie? Are you excited? What do you think about the trailer?
I'm pumped. I think the trailer was good. I was surprised they showed so much of her attacking and fighting, because I thought that was something they were going to tease, and I don't know how much of it was going to be in the film, like you said.
Yeah,
they show a lot in the trailers. She looks badass. And at first I was like, well, did they go in R-rated just because Deadpool is successful and because they can say the F-bomb? But no, I think Wolverine's one of those characters that, with those claws, and the same thing with X-23, people get sliced up, man.
Yes.
And if you're going to... Wolverine, they've done a good job. I think the X-Men films have kind of danced around that without showing gore, because he's basically carrying a bunch of knives on his hands, so you're going to have some gore.
Well, X2, for instance, X-Men United, I think did a really good job of showing Wolverine being ferocious like that and just going after people and killing American soldiers.
How about the house, when they come into the house?
Yeah, when Stryker
Awesome
brings
scene.
his men into the X-Mansion and he defends those children, I thought that was hardcore, and seeing what we saw in this trailer is hardcore. When it was first announced that the Wolverine movie was going to be, the new one was going to be rated R, I was really nervous about that. I don't really like Deadpool. I'm not into all that. I don't think we need a lot of gratuitous stuff to in R-rated. I don't think we need all that to really hype us up. Deadpool is a different animal though, and I was really worried about Wolverine because a lot of children like Wolverine. And how terrible would it be to explain to your son or daughter that they can't watch this movie because it's got crazy gratuitous stuff in it, right? But this movie doesn't seem to really be very sexist or objectifying or anything like that, at least in this trailer. It seems like the R rating is definitely because it's legitimately mature content. That it's deep, that it's heavy, that it's about real things, and it's showing a lot of violence and real situations. And that's really cool to me, and I think that's really awesome. And I also like that Fox didn't market it. They're not marketing this as a Wolverine movie. They're calling it Logan, and they're not really making it very superhero-y, which I like, because that kind of takes away. I don't know if a kid would watch this trailer and want to see it, except for when X-23 gets completely badass. So let's talk about the trailer. The trailer was amazing. X-23, that was so cool. That was so amazing. If you follow that character in the comic books, it's a really deep, complex story, and she is a very, very dense and multi-layered and multifaceted character, and it really feels like they're going to bring that in. And once again, I feel like we're going to get a sad movie. We're going to see Professor Xavier die again, but this time it's really going to have the oomph. I think we've seen him die in X3, Days of Future Past, and now this one, but this is going to be the one that's really going to tug at our heartstrings. I thought the trailer was great. It threw in a little bit of humor. I love that opening scene when she's lifting stuff from the convenience store, and Wolverine's like, this is wrong, but he still steals the cigar. And all that stuff. It's super fun. The Reavers look badass and ferocious. I think Dolph Lundgren is in this movie. I really do. And I didn't see him in the trailer, but I'm pretty sure he's in this movie. Dudes, I'm kind of pumped for this movie, for real. What did you think about the trailer in particular? What were some of your favorite moments, John?
Probably seeing... Well, he's bleeding, and so I think we're seeing... He's not healing as quicker, or I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it definitely leads me on the things that are happening. You know, maybe from the old man Logan.
Yeah.
You know, they're pulling from here and there. So that caught me off guard or was surprising. And then on top of that, I was just surprised mostly just to see her just go badass when she walks out. Like, where's the girl? And then you see her come out and just like, because again, I thought it was gonna be. You're right, like you said, him protecting her and very little bit, or if she did get, you know, badass or go berserker, you weren't gonna see it in the trailers.
Yeah.
We saw it in the trailers.
I thought maybe it would be like a little brief moment in the movie, but no. This is X-23. Legitimately, this is X-23. I'm so super pumped. They could make more Wolverine films after this with just this character now. Like, they could do that, but I think they're going to reboot the whole thing. I really think Fox knows what's best, and they'll reboot the whole thing, whether or not it's tied into the MCU. I think that would not be a good idea. I just think a nice, fresh reboot of the X-Men universe at Fox would work really, really well. I'm super pumped for this movie.
I'm pumped, and whether you like Fox's take on the Marvel characters that they have done so far, you can't deny that Hugh Jackman has been an awesome, badass Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. Like, straight up. I remember when the first X-Men movie came out, and everybody was like, "Who is this guy?" Because he was unknown. I know a lot of young cats today, they can't really think about that, but nobody knew who Hugh Jackman was, and the costumes everybody was iffy on, and the fact that Hugh Jackman was not 5 foot really bothered a lot of people. But Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. I think he cemented that in X2. And yeah, I know that the X-Men movies at Fox kind of stray from continuity a lot, but who cares? Because movies are their own thing. If you really like the Dark Phoenix saga the way it was, read the Dark Phoenix saga. It still exists out there in the universe. You can still read it. It's still fun. It's a new take on things. I really like it. X2 being my favorite. But this movie feels like it's really going to bring a lot of weight. It's not trapped by feeling like it has to be a superhero movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have all kinds of crazy special effects. You know, this is just an action movie, but let's go a little bit deep. Let's go deep with it. Let's get into the characters. Let's tell a story. As long as the movie tells a good story, which the trailers seem to allude to, but I will say that the first Wolverine movie, X-Men Origins Wolverine, had a really badass trailer too.
Yeah.
The only thing I would really like to see in this movie, otherwise, would be Liev Schreiber come back as Sabretooth, because he's the best part of X-Men Origins, in my opinion. But anyway, final word on the trailer. You're gonna watch it.
It looks awesome. I was gonna go see it anyway. It's Wolverine. The trailer it was awesome. I'm ready to go see it.
Super great.
Soon enough.
Yeah, and don't forget about Patrick Stewart's pimp-ass Professor X hat that he's wearing in that. Like, it's really dope. It's really dope. I'm super pumped for the movie. John's super pumped for the movie. We're going to do PCP movie night coming back soon. We're going to do Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and The Wolverine, the one in Japan, which I still have never seen.
Which was way better in Origins, but doesn't look like it's going to be as awesome as Logan.
So we're going to watch them getting ready for this movie and do a PCP movie night for the new Logan movie, which we are super pumped for. Let us know down below. Are you super pumped? Did you like the trailer? Did you think it dudded? Did you not like it? Like, for real, guys? Because let's get the conversation going. We want to know what you think. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. We do these things all the time. Check us out at popculturephilosophers.com. We got podcasts, blogs, top 5 lists, a whole lot more. I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups.
I'm John Hammertime Holshoe.
We are Pop Culture Philosophers. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.